I was pregnant when I first wrote the film, and I had a lot of time to think because I had morning sickness and was stuck in bed. And it was a time full of anticipation and reflection, which was made all the more stark because at that time my grandfather passed away. And when I went to England to help my grandmother deal with his belongings, I found an old photograph of a woman that I suppose had meant a lot to him because he kept that photograph all those years. And it made me start to think about the worlds within us, that we aren't just the world that other people know of, but that we contain these bounded infinities, these multitudes, and entire love stories blossom and die that nobody knows about necessarily, and that we can't touch again. And the romance of that notion, the romance of wanting to cling to the things and the people that gave us meaning and joy, that was something that I wanted to explore. And through the science fiction concept, I found a way to kind of actualize the travel through time.
I'm far too curious not to. I'm also far too, I was going to say morbid, but that's not the word. I like pushing edges. So I'd probably do something really stupid that I would regret, to be honest, if I know myself, just to see. I wouldn't want to go into the past, into the future. I think going back and reliving something, I'd probably start there, but then I'd get a tolerance to it. And then I want to go darker and darker.
It really is. It really is, because normally we work with green screen, which is of course genius. I'm not a huge fan of green screen over a long period of time. I think it's great because it means you can just do things quickly. It's there so they can deal with that later. And it's become so much easier to do it. But to try and imagine something that's not there, that you can't even imagine. You know what I mean? Like if it's a gorilla, you kind of know what a gorilla is going to be like. And maybe there's a person there with dots all over them. Cool. But this is like, you can't imagine it. So to be able to interact, oh, it was so beautiful. And then to see the finished result of the movie. The stuff with Hugh and Rebecca, I mean, talk about, it's like, it's taking, what it managed to do is take the intensity, the fullness of feeling of that romantic love and making it a visual, representing it visually. It was one of the most beautiful representations of romantic love aesthetically that I have ever seen, and it resulted from being able to actually work with the hologram. It's stunning. It's stunning.